People look at you strange saying you changed, like you worked that hard to stay the same. Like you're doing all this for a reason.
All right. Yo, what's going on? This is on. My bad. Yo, what's going on? This is Studio 81, and I'm your host V Dot, and I'm here with a dope artist hailing from
I'm out of North Carolina.
Albemarle,
Albemarle.
man.
Albemarle, North Carolina.
Albemarle,
That's where we from.
Albemarle,
I was
North
born in
Carolina.
Charlotte, but we in Albemarle now.
All right, Albemarle, North Carolina. My homie Zay Lamar, right? Zay Lamar.
Yeah, Zay Lamar.
And I'm bad with names. I'm known for butchering some shit up. Now, hearing your music, he just did a dope mic drop earlier today. The joint was fire. You kind of got like a different style.
Yeah, like, you want to know where that style came from? Or you
Yeah,
talk
how about that?
style?
Cause hold up, because my homie dripped out. Right, he got probably the most expensive pair of jeans I ever seen in my life. Like, yo, these shits is fire. You look like a money nigga. All right, so when you come on, you drop your music. I be like, all right, he better just rapping some money. But the song that you did today, it was a different type of style.
Yeah.
So where did that translate from?
Like, I ain't really a money nigga. I was like clothes. You know what I'm saying?
got you.
And all my music come from, like, my deep, you know what I'm saying, inner self.
Uh-huh.
Like, everything I do is, like, I apply on it first. I was gonna be trying to drop just anything, because I got a lot of songs I ain't dropped, but it's kind of come from, like, everything I've been through in my life. That's how my music is, really, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my whole life. I'm telling you my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Through the music.
Yeah, through the music. Really.
Now being from Albemarle, I haven't had many artists from being out of Albemarle. I have North Carolina, of course, everywhere in North Carolina, but not Albemarle. Charlotte, Raleigh, everywhere. What separates Albemarle from the other cities in North Carolina, in your perspective?
I'm gonna go music route. So for the music, like, well, for the city, you want me like for the whole city?
From your point of view, how is Albemarle different from some of the cities like Charlotte? How is it different from Greensboro,
Oh, okay.
Raleigh, and all that?
So like Albemarle is like a real small, like, big city.
Mm-hmm.
Just punched together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like it's out of the way. The only thing I feel like different is we do the same thing everybody else do, but it's just out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
But like far as like I can go the music route. I feel like our music we don't get heard like that because we from Albemarle.
And why do you think that? Why do you think not too many people have heard of artists from Albemarle?
They heard them. They heard them.
Uh,
It's just I guess I don't really know. Honestly, I can't tell you.
all right, how has your music journey been so far? Being from, let's quote unquote saying not a main city in North Carolina, like being from Albemarle, like you said, a small city inside like a just a small city compact. How's your music journey been? Has it been tough for you just to come out and be heard and be spoken, or like it's kind of took off?
No, I don't want to say it was tough, but like I just gotta come up here
Yeah.
because if I stay in Albemarle, like Albemarle, I don't really be trying. I love Albemarle, that's my city, but I gotta come
To Charlotte.
to Charlotte or Greensboro, something like that, to do something that means something. I feel like.
All right, now where did your love for music come from, and what started you on this journey for doing music?
Man. First of all, I like instruments. So I used to play the piano a lot in my grandma's house all the time. Like I was go sit down and just play piano. I don't know nothing. I just playing it,
Uh-huh.
and then put me in piano lessons. Probably like 7, 8, 9. But I quit you know. And I ain't say I felt bad, but I always loved music, so you know. And I started rapping for like sixth grade, middle school, like I was playing trumpet and shit. You know what I'm saying? I picked up the guitar, I picked up the bass, I picked a lot of instruments up, but I ain't really never stick with them like that. But I still can play them a little bit. But right now I can play piano a little bit.
Now, when you was playing these instruments, why didn't you stick with the instruments?
As you said, you said why I started making music, and how many you said?
Yeah.
Repeat the question again. I got
When
lost.
well, you being multi-talented in these instruments, why didn't any of them stick?
That's a different question. That's a good question. That's a good question.
Because it seems like, and I'm saying just from hearing your wordplay to the melodies of your song and how you put your songs together, like hella talented. When it comes to music, goddamn, you could touch it and it's turning to gold. What became your passion? It wasn't the instruments, like you said. You were able to play it and stuff like that, and then you started rapping. What inspired you to really like, yo, I'm gonna take this rapping thing to another level?
There's a lot of pain, man. A lot of things going on. Growing up, still, you know what I'm saying. So, really, yeah, there's a lot of things that happen. A lot of unfortunate events,
Unfortunate.
unfortunate events that happen in my life. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Do you remember the first song you ever wrote?
No, I don't. But I remember the first song that broke, that they caught, like people actually was singing that I wrote.
Now, was that the first song? Was it the one that went on the radio, or was one just in your whole town that everybody just fucked
It
with?
was one in my hometown.
And what was the name of it?
Flex Vanessa.
Flex of Vanessa.
That me and like, let's see, I had a group called Caution ENT. Me, my homeboy Energy, Arno, Shaheen Gutter, and yeah, that was the first hit.
Now,
The one I remember. That what you said?
yeah, it was like the first song. Now, you just mentioned some people. Are some of these people still on the same road with you as far as you making music, or you had to like, in some cases, we do music or whatever, or we doing whatever we doing on our journey, we level up. Are some of these people still with you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Most of them.
most of them.
Yeah.
Now, how is your circle? How does your circle keep you level headed?
My circle, like, we depend on each other. You know, it's 50-50.
It's 50-50.
Yeah.
And so you,
I wouldn't say 50-50, but we depend on each other.
hold on, why you don't want to say 50-50?
Because that ain't what I want to say.
Got you. Now, what is your process of when you starting to get into the studio? Like before you get ready to go to the song, what is it something that you have to do in order to get your process started?
When I might go to the studio, what'd you say?
When you about to make a song?
Nothing.
Nothing. You just
Now,
hold up. You said the song come from pain and hurt.
it's just in me now. Like I got stuff in my phone I wrote. I probably got like 200-300 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my notes. So
Okay.
if I get stuck, I look at my notes.
So you just spitting out songs just at the end of that.
I'm a write the hook usually, or
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up with a hook in about 10 minutes. Cause like if I listen to a beat, if I can't catch it in like the first 30 minutes I'm listening to it, I don't want to do the song.
So where you drawing your inspiration from?
I told you, like, my family, the things that happen in my life. That's what it is. Like my family, things that happen in my life, my kids. You know, I gotta keep going on, gotta keep pushing, no matter what happens. Like that's where my inspiration came from.
Now you had a song that was on Hot 97 and 90, 96. What is the radio station down here?
It's 97.9.
97.9.
Yeah.
How was it? How did it feel when you first heard your joint hit the radio?
I mean, I felt, you know what I'm saying? I felt, I didn't get too hyper. I felt like, I was like, okay, finally they will put me on radio, you know what I'm saying? That's how I felt, honestly.
Did it open up doors for you, or it kind of still it just didn't go with the way that you thought it would go once you joint get on the radio?
I mean, it was a couple, it's not as, I've been on radio a couple times, but it's just like, I feel like as far as artists, they don't like this shit. 'Cause
Really?
they ain't never been on radio.
Now I talk about that a lot on the show, like that.
I ain't trying to sneak this nobody or nothing, but like I feel like
No.
that's what happened.
Listen, it ain't no sneak this, but you're right. Some artists, once you get to like, and I'm gonna say it don't even be super big yet, but like you said, you get on the radio, and then you got people hating because they're not on the radio. But that just come with life, you know. You get in a certain position, and people aren't in that position that you on, and they want to be secretly, but instead of expressing your roses and your flowers, they want to hate and down talk. Oh, he ain't that high, or he ain't that dope, knowing damn well you are.
Yeah.
How do you feel from when you started music into where you at now? How do you feel like your hard work has paid off? And are you still working as hard as you were when you first came out?
So when I first came out, I ain't know nothing. Like we was young
Yeah.
at middle school. I was just rapping on the phone, rapping whatever they can record us. We was rapping on it. You know what I'm saying? I started off as punchline dying. It wasn't Zay Lamar always. I was like a rapper.
You were punchline?
I was punchline dying.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was a rapper. I was the Busta Rhymes rapper. Like I was like a punchline, like a battle rapper.
Yeah.
I was like a battle rapper, but like I was a battle rapper that can make songs, kind of like, cause you know how battle rappers got a bunch of punchlines.
Yeah.
So in my song it was punchlines.
Punchline.
Punchline. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of rappers now they don't do punchlines. They just slide in there every once in a while. But I was hitting them.
So did that play into your style of how you make music? Able to go from punchlines to now you making melodies. Now once you started making these songs, was it punchline, I'm about to go into these melodies now? What changed from doing that?
So like I stopped making music for like 4 years. I just stopped. I didn't make nothing. I ain't go studio. I ain't writing music for like 4 years. I just gave up really. They just asked me, bro, you ain't making no more music? I'm like, nah.
So why not?
Cause like when I was rapping, you know what I'm saying? I was rapping like Meek Mill type rapping and stuff like that. All this other stuff came out like the melodic stuff. And I always could sing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always could sing. But I was just, they wouldn't get down with that. They ain't want to hear all that rapping. They got to listen to it really, like J. Cole rapping.
Yeah.
They ain't want to hear all that no more. Like they got to, what do you say? Like
rewind
it
it
back. Like that was my music. Like rewind it back. What did he say? He said some of these stuff I can hear it.
Yeah.
Type shit. So, and then that other shit was just taking off. And then I was like, fuck this shit.
So you said, fuck the punchlines. I'm going with the melodies and stuff like that.
I'm like, fucking, I'm done, bro.
What was the biggest challenge on this journey right now? Like
no, but to my bad. To your question, like to go back to the other question, you said that why I changed Zay Lamar.
Why did you change? Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of shit happened in my life, a lot of stuff, a lot of things led me to like my son named Zayden Lamar Sherrill. My name was Brandon Lamar Sherrill. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of got it after him. I took his name.
I gave you his name, now I'm taking it.
But I'm doing it for him.
Got you.
Really. Because they know who Zay Lamar is, they know who Zay Lamar is. I was doing it meant something to me, so I changed my name to Zay Lamar, which is only one name off, but I was really gonna change my name. Like I was really gonna go to the courthouse.
You gonna take his name?
I was gonna change it to Zayden instead of Brandon.
Yeah, look, I gave you this name. I'm taking the name back.
I really was gonna change it.
Now, when you had your son, was you still doing music?
Yeah.
Now, how is he your first child? Or
he's my first child.
Now, how was that being a parent and stepping into this music game?
The parent in the music is different.
How so? Are you able?
Yeah,
You
I
said
can say how my I say how my kids stuff. I still spend time with my kids.
you
Yeah.
do. Now, is it hard separating who you are as Zay Lamar, like the persona of who you are and what everybody is, and then come home and be dad?
Yeah,
Is that challenging?
Zay Lamar is that.
Zay Lamar is that.
Yeah.
And how do you feel like your kids look up to you or your son look up to you?
Oh,
Who they see? Do they see? I know you know Zay Lamar is still a dad, but do they get a chance to listen to your music and realize that daddy's a superstar?
yeah, but I wouldn't say I'm a superstar, but I'm a superstar, but not
Yeah, I
superstar
about to
status.
say
Yeah, but I feel like yeah, I'm a superstar, but um,
to your kids.
yeah, they love me.
Mhm.
They look up to me like yeah. Especially my son, both of them do. They love my music. Now that's the big part of why I feel like God gave me something, or yeah, God gave me something, and I feel like I gotta not waste it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like He gave me something and I don't want to waste it. Somebody gave me something and I don't want to waste it. Like a superpower.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like a superhero in music,
Yeah.
but
But you right, like this nigga dog. But that is the superpower.
yeah,
If like you got artists that can't make a song. They
yeah,
don't even know how to structure a song. All they know how to go, I'm going to song and rap. Not make a melody, not make a beat, not make a hook, not none of that. They don't know how to structure a song. You seem to have the natural talent to just do that. So in a sense, yeah, you are a superhero in a world of everybody doing the exact same thing. You able to come in the booth and without even trying hard, create a song. A lot of artists go on and just rap, and a lot of artists going, I'm gonna just sing. You create a song.
yeah,
So looking at it from a producer understanding and a former artist, you have a superpower. And the way you saying hey, you before you get to the studio, you done already wrote 20 million hooks. I mean 20 million songs already. 10 minutes to make you a hook, 5 minutes to make you a hook. I remember going to the studio and it took me 3 days to make one hook. And I said, music may not be my strong point.
yeah. Like when I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
so since I say I used to like rap, like structured 4 bars for like the structured bars segment.
Yeah.
Like I can write the hook, and when I write the hook, I really go off the hook. Like, so we talking about when mall. I mean, in the hook we talk about going to the mall or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or riding horses in the hook. Like anything in the hook that rhymes, it don't got rhyme. Like I just take the idea from the hook,
Yeah.
then I go in from there. And then I just create the rest like off top. Really, I don't say off top, but not punch in.
It
You know
just
what I'm saying?
it comes to you though.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this. What's how do you handle the criticism and the negativity when it comes to this?
I feel like I feel like I'm so different. They don't really like me like that. Keep it a band. I feel like not everybody. I just know like it's like in the whole in general where I'm from.
Uh-huh.
I feel like they don't fuck with me because I'm so different. Like I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't like. You know what I'm saying? Like my music is different. You know what I'm saying? Mine's
Yeah.
different.
It's different, but it's good though.
Yeah. Like so, I feel like I got some trap. It ain't trap really. Like I got some trap music. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't really trap. It's like next level. You know what I'm saying? It's like industry ready music. So like, I don't know.
So what do you feel is like one of the main reasons you haven't broke through that ceiling yet?
I ain't been trying hard enough.
Why not?
Like I said, when I fly from some period of time, I came back. No, it's a lot. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of time, and it's way more time that I got right now. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
But that's how I feel. I ain't got a good manager and a good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing like that right now. So I'm just doing it myself. So.
Okay.
But like I can send a song to Cali and they like, yo, this your hard, we can play in the club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I just plugging with the DJs. The only thing I say I'm doing right now for real is plugging with the DJs. So if I need plugging with DJs, plugging with the DJs, because I can walk in the club and be like, yo, I walk straight up to the booth. Be like, hey, can you play my song? They're gonna say $20, they're gonna say $50, they're gonna say $100, they're gonna say I'll play for free.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it, here you go. If they have some money. I'm like, play it, because they didn't hear it. I just haven't been heard.
okay.
That's what it is. And when people hear it, they like it.
So
Yeah.
so basically, lack of people just hearing.
Yeah, like people hearing. That's what it is. If like you don't know who I am, and you hear the song, you can be like, I guarantee you can be like, that's that. I kind of like that. You might half like it or like it for real or kind of like it, but you gonna like it.
But they gonna like it.
They gonna like it.
Now, what's the most memorable performance you ever had?
At the Hornets arena,
Oh,
at Spectrum Arena.
How was it?
My voice was gone.
Cause you were yelling.
Man, and I know internet ain't over here, but bruh, you might not have heard this before. I was at Hornets Arena, bro, performing. My voice was gone, like dry throat. I was like, no homo, like dry throat. I'm singing. I ain't got no time for Lord. Gotta get voice shot, like it almost is now. But voice shot. I'm on stage, trying to sing, bro. Voice shot. I'm like, man.
You can't do. What?
I'm like, man, I'm on the stage like, damn, bro.
How do you
Time out.
How do you define in your eyes what does success look like for you in this?
What does success look like for me?
Yeah.
Man, I ain't gotta be rich. I was my family taken care of, the people around me taken care of, everybody good, and me doing what I love to do in peace.
Now, is there an artist that you wished you could collab with? If you can have any artist collab with, who would it be?
Locally?
No, just any artist.
See, that's a big.
See, locally,
We can do let's do any artist. Let's see. But I was collab with any artist that I ain't collab with yet. Probably Chris Brown.
why Chris Brown?
Cause
He's not.
he talks to the ladies like me. He talks to the ladies. He's gonna be the whole spin on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Chris. I fuck with Chris.
This is the second person. And let everybody know this is the second person that said that they'll do a collaboration with Chris
I
Brown.
fuck with that nigga Chris, bro. That's my
Yeah, I definitely do. Now, what do you see yourself going in the years from now? What do you see your music being at a year from now?
I see it in the sky on blimps.
Super Bowl blimps.
In the Super Bowl. Zay Lamar.
Super Bowl blimps.
Zay Lamar in Super Bowl. 5 years from now.
Now, tell us, who is Zay Lamar?
Zay Lamar is a down-to-earth person that will give you anything until you bite his hand. And then when you bite his hand, he can't, he timid to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say any little thing, but Zay Lamar is the person that cares about everybody. I care about everybody until that's my problem.
You think that's a problem, Karen?
That's my problem. I let somebody do me dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was doing that. I let you do me dirty and be like, man, I just like, you know what I'm saying? Like I give you something. You know what I'm saying? I just want it back. Like something like that.
I was about to say the shirt off your back. You said, yeah,
No,
but I want that shirt back when you get home.
No, not like that. I give you shirt on my back too. I'm just like, when it comes to everything, people did me dirty. But Zay Lamar is a cool dude, laid back, man. He just chilling in the cut. He ain't want no problems. He just chill dude.
Now, What's your new project that you got coming out right now?
Can't tell you that.
You can't.
No,
You
I'm just
can't.
playing.
But
No, I'm
I'm
just
saying,
playing.
yo, you can't tell the people.
Yeah, me and Energy got it's in the words right now. Me and Energy got a EP or album dropping. One of the two. Probably it won't be a whole album.
Okay.
So, but we don't know when we're dropping though. But that's what's in the making right now.
All right.
We don't know when we're dropping though. But it might just be tomorrow. We never know.
All right. That's all the time we're gonna take up today for my man ZAY LAMAR. Where can people find your music that's out now?
All social media.
What is it?
YouTube. Instagram at Big Zay Lamar. Let's see. You go from there. You'll find everything, really. You go from there, go to all my links, go to my Instagram, Big Zay Lamar.
Look,
YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna get him right.
Zay Lamar.
ZAY LAMAR.
ZAY LAMAR. But my Instagram is Big Zay Lamar. It's Zay Lamar.
So ZAY LAMAR, everything else, and Big Zay LAMAR Instagram.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna definitely put that on the bottom of the screen so everybody can catch it. If they trying to book you for a show or something like that, who do they contact?
Me. Call me.
We go put the email up there and everything. Yeah. This is Studio 81, and you know how we do. We give love to the artists that's out there, and we're gonna keep bringing you more artists. My man ZAY LAMAR came on and blessed the show, and y'all definitely gonna see and hear more from my man. All right, this is Studio 81, and we out.
People look at you strange saying you changed, like you worked that hard to stay the same. Like you're doing all this for a reason.